Why does NA EU suck ass in League but superior on the esports like Dota and CS?
Ooh, I think that's all gone.
Wait, is NA good in
Sure.
CS? I heard
I
NA
was on
sucks
your
in
mind. I
CS,
stole
no?
one from
You
the
did?
meeting. Yeah,
Nice.
that no one else was gonna take home, and I took it home and it's still not
I'm
finished.
happy it's getting
As we see Rise locked in, DSG once again going for their mid lane pick. Initially, yeah, Anivia is up. Pantheon locked
And
in.
TFT.
Though, for
Oh my god,
Fly,
it's
and then
Darth
Bard
Nub.
immediately following.
The winner
So
of
when
the
I
last
When I see
TFT
the Bard, I
set.
immediately think again the
I
parent.
feel like I
What's the
remember him
subordinated
because he
carry
was
and
once
everything
in
about
one
that
of my
right now. I think
TFT
Caitlyn
games
typically when I see the
where I
Bard,
cashed out.
Okay, sure.
Was it
I was actually
Ishtal?
talking about pairing.
And I
think
thought I was
the
gonna
whole
win,
jungle synergy is
'cause in-
actually,
in-
like,
in-
super
In
important
plat
right now.
lobbies,
That
if
was
you
the
cash
big,
out Ishtal, you
kinda
win.
takeaway I got
And that was the
from
day I
first
learned that in
season
Challenger
watching
lobby, if you
DLG
cash out
kind of
Ishtal,
iterate on the global potential that they had played with
it's
in
still
LPL.
not a
We already see
not a
it coming
free
through, but
game.
now
Oh, they
we're gonna
stole the
see the
Anivia.
Anivia going through. Speaking of BLG, I assume it's either
Anivia
gonna be
support?
or top.
I was gonna say place
It
your
can
bets. Which
also
one?
go top.
Yeah.
What esports is NA good
You
at?
can flex.
Let me think. Let me think.
I mean, the
let
thing
me
is,
think.
doing blind
Um,
top doesn't really make sense. Obviously, you could flex it if there's.
Well,
a good
it's
matchup
just,
up there, or there's a good matchup.
Valorant?
But it's
Oh
kinda
yeah,
interesting, 'cause I think
NRG
people are
won
saying, oh,
Valorant
hey,
a
maybe
couple
you
years
wanna go
ago,
into
no?
beyond three, like,
Or was it
why would you
last
deny
year?
this?
Did NRG
That is
win
clever,
last
and
year or
it's
2
good
years
that
ago?
Caitlyn called out, so they are going to be grabbing that. I always wonder with champions like this, everyone associated Bard with Busio.
That was
right?
last year.
And he was one of, if not.
I
the
hope this
best
isn't a case of,
Bard
oh,
in the
NA
West,
got
right?
Valorant
And so
first, so
I
they're
always
good
wonder,
now,
for someone like Crysis,
but
do
give
we
it
feel
a couple
little
of
bit
years,
fresher now?
it's
like,
just
oh,
Korean.
Masu's
Yeah.
X
Yeah.
was
Still
really
feels
good.
the aura
I
from
feel like the
mouse.
Koreans are getting
You know,
real
Masu's
good.
X was
Those
really good on
Nongshim
Bard, so you have to live
ramen
up to
guys?
that, you
Ooh.
know?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah. Busio bicep curl.
I want to be going up against
Yeah.
the
I
ramen
mean,
boys.
Busio did say at the end of LEC he's rooting for Flyquest, so because he was
Yeah.
on their post game lobby.
Sure.
The
Oh,
Noodle
so
Boys?
He's friends
Yeah,
with
we
a lot
had
of these
to,
guys, so it definitely makes
They were
sense.
one of the
It's not a
teams we
lovers
might have
that
had to
are
play
for
against for our
Busio. Lovers to
Valorant
lovers.
Ascension team.
Lovers
Yeah.
to lovers are long distance.
Long
Yeah.
distance lovers.
Friends.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, this fanfic's getting a little off the rails here.
Why are you always writing fanfic on cast?
Well,
Okay.
I just, I
think it's
I-
happened
We're gonna have to bring out the
Yeah.
Kryra pocket
Yeah,
pick
it's-
here.
what's wrong with some bro
Pantheon.
love, you know? They're just homies.
Oh, they picked
well, I feel
Pantheon.
like the
You can love your
line
bros.
between
You can
fan-
Mundo.
fan fiction about being friends.
Yeah,
Okay.
true. And the line between those two things is.
Oh,
much
they
blurrier.
banned Mundo.
Wrote a fan fiction about me and my teammates when I was playing for a while.
Oh.
Shin
They
Zhao.
were disturbing, let
Yeah?
me tell you. Not good fanfics to read.
Oh, they banned Shin
I
Zhao.
don't want to
Where
know.
would one
Oh,
find
God.
I don't want to know. Please stop.
For strictly
I do
educational
not want
purposes.
to know this at all.
People used to like copy excerpts, and I just get
Okay, bring out the
messages
Zach.
just
Bring out the
like
Zach.
That for like a year.
Come on, Kryra, bring it out.
Terrible.
Okay.
Zacharino, no cappuccino.
Anyway, as
Now that we all
see,
have that in our mind.
Flyquest
Bounce on
has
it
taken
crazy
out two
style.
jungle options for Disguise. They do not.
Vi?
wanna-
Oh, yeah,
they do
yeah.
not wanna see the
Vi's pretty
Mundo,
good. We should get Vi.
Here. So I am. The thing I'm most curious about DSG is because technically, like theoretically, we're kind of assuming this Anivia is going bot. She can, however, go top. She can also be flexed into mid if they want to send the Rise top in very
Renata
specific matchups.
Galask.
As we see the Hui coming out for quad, which is kind of something he naturally
Bro,
defaults to,
Hui
I
is
think,
like a
slightly
zero
below his
mobility
usual
a
mid picks.
And I think that's
BC,
really good
right?
control against two kind of like mid-range mages in the Rise as well as the Anivia. You have to walk through.
This
the
cannot
there.
be
I think
allowed.
that can be
Caitlyn and
difficult. It's gonna be
Hui.
the Jace
Give me
coming
some
out, and
gank.
we know now that
Rex?
it is Anivia
Rex?
support.
Rexa?
I really worry for how the 2v2 is going to go. Yes, Ezreal has range, but you're playing against
Volibear?
Bard and Caitlyn, two really strong laners.
Bro, I have
Anivia,
not
I
seen
think,
you
can be
play
quite
either
strong in
champion.
melee supports, but to me, it's always seemed very weak into long range supports. So I kind of wonder how this is going to go.
I've
and,
seen
Kryra,
50
considering the
of your
Volibear,
scrim
I
games.
wonder
Not
if
once have I seen a
I
Volibear.
actually have a theory. Kryra's just hovering it to bait Griffin because he knows that Griffin likes the pick as well.
Ooh, okay, so
Oh.
The dog?
Nymeria is something we haven't seen
The
played
dog,
as
the
much
D-O-double-G.
here. However, I have seen it. We've talked
We have a
at
bird
length.
and
I
a
know
dog.
You and Isaac were talking about this off camera. I know they were talking on CAF yesterday with how prevalent AD junglers are, and like when you go through the usual Sundered Sky junglers, where are you gonna go? I actually think Neferi is something that
Smiling?
could have
Yeah,
been
I
picked
mean,
in
one
a
thing I like
few
about the
LCS
team is the
drafts
vibes are
thus
always
far.
up.
She can be really strong. I just saw Shun play her last night on VLG. Had a great game.
Wait, the dog is pretty good, right? You press R on them.
Locked in for Gakkos on the other
and
side.
then you press the W to dodge the Bard out.
Well, Gakkos pulling out the Yorick here for Flyquest. This kind of feels like
this draft is worse than our last game. I will say, the worse we draft, the more we win.
I mean, it's really funny
We won
because for
with
years I've talked
Nasus.
to pros about this matchup, and I think it's
And I
actually
thought
been
we,
super
and I
strong
think we
with
brought
the
up the
Jace for a
Vayne
long
one time.
But people are always like, that's just, you can't actually play that in pro. It's not good in pro. People are just, too good at dodging, too good at... But now it's actually getting pretty popular. It's already been played a couple times this split in the LCS. Globally, more and more players. It's pretty popular in the LPL for quite a while.
Yep.
So I do think it's actually just a really good winning matchup. It is hard for Jace. You can lose it early. You can get destroyed late. It is a very, very difficult matchup for Jace. The only way to get out of the cage is to use To the Skies, which is offensive. It doesn't allow you to get away. It's really all about, can Jace dodge the Morning Mist, the Yorick E? If you can dodge that consistently, then Yorick's not going to have a good time. That's basically every Yorick matchup in existence. But it is quite strong. If you ever try to trade in melee form, you're going to get
Korean to
It's
Jace. He's
almost a
pretty
guaranteed
Korean,
with
but
the
he's
Morning
learning a
Mist,
lot
and then
English
lose that fight
recently,
plus
which I
Yorick.
don't
So,
like. I
I
need him
like
to
the
learn a
pick
little
here,
less
and
English.
in general, I really like Flyquest draft because you also have this split-pushing top laner with the global support of a Bard and a Pantheon, which makes it so hard for Castle.
And on top of that, we haven't even talked about the bot lane 2v2 because I do think the biggest difference, as we were alluding to pre-game 1, is this super strong 2v2 bot lane that's been coming out of Cryogen and Masu. And this Caitlyn is something that if they get control of that bot side, you see Griffin.
Yeah, a new game, same story here. As Griffin
What's
is
interesting
once
is we
again just
picked the
walking
red
up to
side.
Kryra towards the Raptors. He will actually back up this time, so he's not going to fully commit to it.
Yeah, but we didn't see that same explosiveness out of the bot lane necessarily until we got to mid-game skirmishes.
Why does this
and
Pantheon
teamfights
have
where
11
Masu
more
really
gold? Where do you
started
get
to
that money
pop
from?
once he had
Is he hacking?
isolation. However, this Caitlyn can absolutely just take over the bot side to the point where if they do get pushed early on here, we might see some trickery or a bot side invade coming out of Griffin if he wants it.
What was that
Bot
Kelly
lane,
bar
stop
with
losing.
the-
Stop losing right now. Start winning.
Oh yeah,
anyone else see that? I haven't seen that emo yet.
That's been out there for a while. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought.
Do you think it's helping?
Do
Do you think my comms are helping?
I'm notoriously emote blind, Emily. So
We're
I'm
double
surprised I even
warding the
noticed that one,
bushes?
but it was cute. I liked it.
It is a good one. Fun fact, this is
Okay,
the first
Castle's
ever Indian
bullying
support in
the
LCS history.
Yorick.
First time it has
Ooh.
ever come out, which is definitely very cool.
They're not
I'm
gonna
so
win
curious
Bard
to see
Caitlyn
on-
lane.
Already
Why?
started
Why can't we win a
something.
lane? Why do we
we
load
can
up
run down
every
LCL
game and
playoffs,
someone in
I was
chat
like,
says,
ooh,
yeah, that's not a winning lane? Can we win?
Yeah. So
Maybe we
a
can
lot
have
of
one
NA
lane that's
doing
winning
only
for
watch
once.
LCS, this will be brand new, but we have seen it around.
Why would-
So expectation. When I see this against the Bard specifically,
Oh, damn.
a lot of
This
Bard
way's
what he
kinda
tries to
cooking
do when
us, no?
he is looking to get aggressive is look for the angles through the minions to land the Cosmic Binding. Anivia's Frostbite is able to do the same and just kind of go over the minions. So in a way, Lions is actually able to kind of counter what the Bard's trying to do if the Bard's playing aggressive in lane.
Yeah, this is a quote from Masu on Cryogen, which I thought was pretty interesting. He's talking about how Busio was a very empty canvas. He was kind of just down to do whatever. Anytime someone was suggesting things, he would try it. And he's saying Cryogen is basically the same thing. He's open-minded, but he is a bit more opinionated. This was an interview with Tedeki.
Right now,
The protection!
Lands first blood for Lions.
Nicely played there by
Yo,
Lions.
Mr. Lions! I didn't know you would chill like that. Shit.
Yeah, just talking.
Shit.
Cryogen is similar in how he is down to just try stuff.
You've been
And
playing
he
Bard
also
when you
is a
had
bit
the
more
pocket
opinionated,
pick
though.
and
He has his
Nivea up
own
your
thoughts on the game
sleeves?
Where he is more confident to kind of deliver those. So it's definitely been a treat to watch them as a duo. I think a lot of people were really concerned that with the loss of both Busio and Inspired, who are arguably like the two best players in the
And
league
what's
in the West,
ironic is I think Anivia's stun is one of the
that this
harder
team would
things
really
to
fall
land.
off, and
It's
the
so
2v2
slow.
bot lane would not look good. There was
And
just
he
no
landed it
speed.
while
They have been working
predicting
really,
a
really well, though,
flash.
of course. Bad start to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Jace,
bit of
Jace, look
pressure
out.
from that
Jace, this is a
2v2.
half-naked man coming with a
However,
big sword and a
Griffin
shield.
is looking topside this game.
Castle has the flash available. Gets slowed. by the Yorick E and is just looking to take down the wave, not going to attempt to save his own life, and Flyquest will get the kill onto Griffin.
Yeah, really nice recognition.
My bot lane that usually
Griffin
loses
to
is
go
winning.
in for
My
that
top
route
lane that
routing,
usually wins
given where
is
the
losing.
wave was. This is, I assume, the Anivia replay.
Someone do the math for
Masu
me.
just sticks around a little bit too long. Wall goes down. This is a really nice flash predict from Lion.
I don't know if it was a
Hit
flash
that
predict or did
stun
Masu just
within range.
flash in the
As
trajectory.
complimentary as I've been at Masu, though, I have to be a big
I can't tell.
He was kinda
Because I
trolling
think
there.
it would have
You're very
stunned
far without
if
your
he didn't
support,
flash.
and you're not paying
And it
attention
just
to
happened to
level 5.
also
So Jet and Lion both
stun
level
if he
3 there.
flashed.
Masu is still level 2, right? So, you know, should have been paying more attention.
Maybe
to
it was
where
one of those
the
like,
experience
oh,
was at,
if he doesn't
and,
flash, it'll
was
hit.
pushed up
And if he
too
flash,
far, ends up
it also
losing
hits.
both sums
So he
and
went for
does
the
get taken
Giga Brain
down.
play that
This is a
would
lane
make
that
it
should
good
be
no matter
winning
what.
early,
And
so
another
not great.
Flash Frost stun onto Masu.
Whoa, whoa,
Sajid
whoa, whoa, yo,
aggressive,
yo,
hit by the electrocute.
Sajid, chill.
Cryogen bombed
Chill,
with the
brother.
autos, and Sajid not able to find the
I
kill
like the
that
aggression,
time.
but that was
Yeah,
crazy.
they were nervous that Cryo would be behind them. Otherwise, I think they could have chased in and probably gotten that kill. Cryogen still had his flash, and Sajed did not. So I think he could have probably flash followed and actually gotten the kill. But paying respect to the fact that if Cryo is there and you die again, it is a bit of a disaster.
But end of the day, the bot lane has been very aggressive this
Oh,
time around.
it's
Now
the
Cryo
DOWG.
back into the
DOWG.
mid. Here is
Yeah, we'll
Quadro
take
got
it, we'll
the
take
ult
it, we'll
on
take it.
Nakomi. Not enough damage and has to flash as Cryo was
Big
losing.
flasher.
Yeah, really nice
No
little game
flash
from
on the
Clara to get that
slowest
flash out.
AD
Once
and
again, we'll
AP.
see if they are able to punish it.
Who's
In
the most?
last
Well,
game,
I guess
they
Caitlyn
weren't
has
really in a
her
great
net
position, even when they
knockback.
did try for,
I'm trying to think
that
who's the
mid-lane
most
flash punish,
vulnerable
right, which then
AD to
Flyquest were able
gank.
to respond to. But without that same
Cog,
kind of
Jin.
invade from the jungle coming out. I mean, DSG are in a really
Yeah.
nice spot thus far in this game, especially in this bot lane 2v2, which we thought would go a lot differently.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah,
compared
Ashe
to
is
that
pretty
last
bad
game,
too.
like you were mentioning here.
Jinx,
It's
I mean
not been
Jinx,
this
even
hyper
though she
style
doesn't have any
Griffin,
mobility,
the
she's
bot
kind of
lane
like
from
tricky
DSG
with
is
it.
ahead right now with
Because she
that
does
kill
have
on
like a
Lions.
slow
As the
that comes
Anivia
out pretty
will, I
fast
mean,
and long
you
range,
might
and
go
she does
early
have
on the support
traps
Anivia if you're gonna
that
be going
activate
for
pretty
these rounds
fast.
early as Cryer actually jumping over the wall onto Griffin right now.
Oh, we're looking
the
for fight here?
scuttle crab fight. Cryogen lands
I think we're
the
looking
stun
for
on the
fight.
Lions, but Griffin trying to get out.
Oh,
As
Kara got
Cryo
out.
comes
Do
in
not
with
use it.
Warp.
Just take the
Magical
take the
Journey
dragon.
gets
But if
support
he-
out
if he
there.
was
Masu
me-
just walks by and call me with the ghost
Oh.
Dive, and
Oh, we
Griffin
looking,
needs to get back over here,
looking.
'cause Griffin actually walked out.
Oh,
the
we
other
looking,
way,
looking.
So his bot lane is split, but Griffin is trying to get back here and defend.
They're not going to have a big wave. It's only
This is
three
a tiny
range
wave. I don't know if
minions.
this is doable,
And now
guys.
Griffin does show up, so it looks like DSG are not going to force it. They will actually back off. Lions takes a turret
Yeah.
shot. Use the heal summoner
We should take
spell
the dragon,
as
no?
well, so DSG not quite finding the angle.
Yeah, I think Lions taking that turret shot at the very end there was kind of the
Jin
the nail
has
in the
traps,
coffin
brother.
for that
If you
dive. And
ever
also Griffin just being able
consider
to get back
Jin's
into
trap
position, after his initial
as like
power
a
from
deterrent.
that
Ah,
second
honestly,
scuttle
no,
fight.
it just takes
And
so
they get the
long.
flash off Griffin with that move, but it does
And
give
so
Claude a nice little advantage. 'cause he
telegraph,
just
just
stayed
walk
mid the
around
whole
it, bro.
time. He got a plate, he pushed in the wave, so denies a couple CS, takes a plate, and opens up a decent little gold lead for himself.
Spring
Remember,
finals
LCS
at the
Spring
Mullet
Finals will be
Arena,
taking place
June
in
13 to
Mullet
14.
Arena at ASU
Where's the
from
Mullet
June
Arena?
13th and 14th. Tickets are going to be available starting next week. Scan the QR code for more info. You can check it out online as well. I'm sure there's tweets about the ticket info.
Yeah.
So
There's
definitely
QR codes
hoping-
and other graphics.
Oh, well, so I read the prompter.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know. I did that
Oh,
yesterday.
oh, what a skirmish! Oh, yo, these guys are going at it.
Carry will go down, but that is summoner spell used.
Masu, no flash, no ghost either.
Yeah, and I mean,
Lions is an. I don't think I've ever seen
Lions
Lions play Anivia in scrims. Maybe that's why they don't do it in scrims, because they know their owner talks about it on stream.
DSG have really taken
like,
control
man,
of this
we
bot
cannot
lane,
use our
aided
pocket
also,
picks
again,
with
by
this
that
guy
second
watching.
scuttle fight, even though they did give up a little bit of
ASU.
plates and prio
That's
to,
where
play
Clavicular
in
got
the mid lane
frame
for
mocked
Quad.
by their frat leader,
I do
right?
think, again, this Caitlyn, when you have a Caitlyn, you really want her to be super forceful. You want her to constantly be pushing down that enemy bot turret, taking over the bot side, rotating around the map, taking down that first ring of turrets. And thus far, this Caitlyn is not in a great position to start doing that.
You are too old to say those words. What do you mean?
Yeah. I mean, when we looked at the expectation, bot lane
Everyone
is
knows
not
about
to that
Clavicular getting
expectation.
frame
And
mocked.
I think it's fair to say that both games, because I think DSG
After
held
that,
up
he
really
has to
well
resort
in
to
the difficulty
Jester
of the last game
maxing
against this bot lane that we've been
to
really
pull
hyping
the
up.
Stacies.
A big reason that I predicted Flyquest to win the series, and obviously they did win game one, is because of what I thought was going to be a big bot lane 2v2 gap, but it has not been that way so far. And you talked about the advantage of getting some of that gold on Anivia. Obviously, you'd like it on the Ezreal, but Anivia is going for a more expensive build. She's going for the Roa, so is going to be
Yo,
nice to
Prior
finish that
cannot be
early.
missing those
And
point
even though it
blank
seems
Q
a
on
little
the
bit
board.
counterintuitive
Just
to
get the
go,
dragon.
you know,
Put
on
the
a
dragon in the
win,
bag.
it gives you enough mana. You're very mana hungry, and also it's actually pretty critical.
Aren't
to
you
get
30?
additional
I'm
skill points on Anivia
34.
because you want to have enough
First of
points
all.
in your wall, and you still want to be able to have points in Q, points in E, while maxing the wall, so you can still do a little bit of damage.
Still
so
pretty
it's
cheap
quite
item
nice.
too. Yeah. Oh, another stun onto Masu right there as the True Shot Barrage will not land. Masu has been able to sidestep those back to back.
How are you missing these? Oh
And
god,
top
not
side,
my
we have
gold
a,
castle.
dive onto Castle. He's able to avoid the cage, but knocks back the Maiden of the Mist, not Gatghost. So Griffin's able to pick up an easy kill.
Yo, kill the
Yeah,
Caitlyn.
no,
Press
both
R.
sides, we might
Press
see a
R.
dive coming out of Kryra.
Kryra's looking for it, and onto Masu. Great Tempered Fate from Cryogen. Drops down the healing under.
What?
Oh,
Kryra, why did you?
Cryogen played that
To
beautifully.
dot.
That
Oh.
was so well done there from
Wow.
Cryogen.
Because of the-
lands the defensive ult, drops
What?
a heal pack onto Masu as he's coming out, and nails the binding right out of the immunity.
I don't get it.
Kryra tried to
Did he
protect
get
it.
stunned
That
as
was
soon as
just
he
so
came
well
out of it?
played and gets the kill for Masu. He's right back in it.
I'm
And
so
we were talking
confused.
about, okay, how much can he live up to Busio's Bard, right? Like, it's not Busio level yet, but
That
some
was
He
pretty-
got
yeah, some
trapped?
pretty neat plays coming
But-
out of Cryogen in the bot lane.
Oh, I
Also,
guess.
more
The
importantly,
Caitlyn must have
yeah,
trapped,
even
as
DSG
he
are
was
going to be
pressing
able
the
to
R,
push
huh?
this wave in, right? They aren't able to
Yeah.
get that dive off that they might have
Yeah,
wanted
diving a
to get
Bard-
off of taking Drake.
Ugh.
I did also think that Griffin did a really good job of recognizing, okay, we're not going to be able to contest this because of how the bot lane 2v2 has gone. Go up top side, get another kill.
I think
into
Kryra is
this
definitely
Yorick,
not
and hopefully be able to
respecting his
set him
opponent's
up
abilities.
in a
It's
side
like,
lane to the point where he'll be able to push down some of these turrets.
This game is
They
still a
played
little
the dive
competitive.
actually really
We
well.
started
They
off
castled
well,
basically
and
as they
then,
anticipated
I don't
when they were
know.
gonna start, so he's spending a
We
lot of his
didn't
skills
take the
before he
dragon
got there.
early.
They basically just waited till Castle kited out of turret range.
We
but
didn't
then
push
used their
our bot
abilities,
lane
and at that
advantage. We
point,
didn't
it's
punish the
guaranteed
no
kill.
flash
You know, for a
way.
1v2 kill in that moment,
We just
you
didn't
need
get a
to
lot
push
of,
the dagger and
like,
have that
we
help
made
you
good
out,
plays
so
and then we
that
didn't
was really well played
capitalize
on
on
the
them.
top side, and Quad actually going Ludens. A lot of people do just go Blackfire Torch generally, but this is going to be higher burst. There's a lot of squishy members. When you look over at the other side, no one is tanky at all. So
Yeah, I think they're
I
very
do think
W
there's
the
some
Bard
merit
out.
to it, but
Maybe,
even with Castle getting
yeah,
killed
maybe.
twice,
I think that would have
neither
ended the
kills went
dive,
to Gatghost,
and we
Castle's
wouldn't got
kept up
anything, but I
really
think
well in
that's
CS.
better
He's done a
than
great job. You know, he's
not
actually
doing it and dying, you
still
know what I'm saying?
above him in CS.
Yeah, let's get back to that though. As right now we have an invade. Griffin on a killing spree with his third of the game. Kryra did not expect Cryogen to be there along with the Pantheon, taking away not one but now two jungle
Dude,
camps.
Kara is
and
getting
nice from
hard diff
Griffin
this
and
series.
all like Flyquest to recognize, okay, we have this little window, we can jump onto the Nefiri. As we've already pointed out, this DSG lineup is very squishy outside of like the Rise.
Oh.
As we see if they're going to go for
Go
more.
for a
I
dive.
mean, we have the Bard ultimate. He's going to throw it at the turret, and neither champion was hit, so that is go time for Griffin. Damage focus onto Sajet, and Flyquest have more than
Anivia
enough.
has no
As the
stun.
AD carry will fall. Now they can set their sights on Lions if they want it. The Anivia egg is still up. They will get the passive, and they'll get out of there. They might even look for more. Caitlyn Trap is down. The Resurrect is coming straight up, but he's able to get out.
Yeah, I think they're just going to pop the passive.
I think if you know they're gonna
That,
ult the
but
tower,
again,
wouldn't the
nice
play be
pressure
to hug
from
the tower?
Flyquest, try to retake this
I
bot
mean,
side of the
I'm
map
talking with
and
very
kinda use
2020 vision
the
hindsight.
advantage of Griffin's strength, right? Because we talked about how those kills aren't going on to Gatghost. Where are they going? Well, they've gone on to Griffin.
Yeah, this
who
Bard
now
is
has
cooking us
almost
a
a
little.
1.5k gold lead over his jungle opponent and is 3-0-1. So really recognizing what a strong point he what a strong point he is on the map right now, and kind of moving as this kind of three-man unit on the bot side of the map.
I mean, he had a couple of those early kills, right? You know, he killed off Castle twice. He got both those killing blows. He had an early Sundered Sky. And then you're saying, all right, I'm just stronger than you, so we're going to invade. You have the Bard to back you up. Anivia, you know, can be strong situationally, but Anivia is way slower at moving around the map than a Bard is. So, you know, when you're grouped up with this Bard, with this Pantheon, you can be attacking everywhere. And things can be very difficult. You can see they're trying to set up here for Quad, but Quad knows he has no vision on that top side, so he's just playing towards the bot side of that lane. And this is just, you know, good mid lane fundamentals, knowing where the enemy could be approaching from.
I didn't know we were gonna
Nivea
cap out at
still
that.
slowest.
We were gonna peak with
I
that
think
first
so.
split on
Oh,
bot
really?
lane.
With raw base
think
move
so, yeah.
speed,
I did not know that. That's cool.
I
She
thought
moves
things were
very
looking
slowly. I
around,
think
but that
a
was
lot
gonna
of
be
people
the
are
highlight
figuring
of the
out
game.
Now that they're trying to play support Nivea.
Yeah. The one thing she does do as a support is it always gives you push in lane, especially once you're level 6 with the Catalyst. You're just able to always make sure that these waves are shoving.
You're
but
one of those.
You've been
I am one of
practicing a
those.
lot of
I've been-
support Nivea lately.
I've had to
Candace?
watch some support Anivia lately. I haven't given it a shot yet. I'm a mid laner now, Emily. I'm
Oh, are you? I didn't know
exclusively
this.
AP Malphite mid. That's
Yeah.
what I've been doing.
Your AD
That's
carries will
cursed.
also hate you if you're
Yeah,
R-ing every
what?
wave. He's like, yeah,
Well,
brand
you're not
support,
taking the whole
really
wave.
strong. You know, you just AoE one shot the wave. You know?
I
press
am that
it.
AD carry, and I do hate you.
Then you press it again. You give your AD carry the farm. You just help him push. You help him. This guy is looking mid lane right now, straight in on the quad. Calmy's got some damage. Just flash out of the way. Flyquest uses the summoner spell defensively, and quad's safe for now.
Yeah, as we see Castle kind of.
Okay, we need to punish these no flash people. We gotta punish
It's
them.
always good to get the flash.
Oh God.
Grand Starfall here, flash from Castle, but it's not going to be enough as Gakkos with the shovel bob.
This is just so tough for
This
Castle.
Pantheon's
You're
been
already
up
in a losing matchup.
3
You're
times.
playing it quite well.
3 times. Can we
Obviously,
get
it's
Dragon?
Even with all his jungle attention, but you're in a losing matchup. You're getting non-stop ganked, and your jungler has never been there to protect you. It is getting really, really tough. And once Gakkos has Triforce, the 1v1 is
Like,
gonna
what are
be
we doing?
really brutal. But you know,
He's
despite the fact
top!
that DSG has
He's
had some
top!
moves,
Get
like
the
they took
dragon!
from quad, but they never returned until his flash was back, right? They're not actually.
We don't
finding
capital.
these
We
moments
gank
to
mid
go off
once,
get
and then we
kills
wait
and
until the
Gakkos
flash
is
is up, and then we gank again so they can just flash away again. They just gank top, and there's a dragon up, and we don't take it.
Jed has a slight advantage thanks to them playing that 2v2 well early and punishing Masu's mistake.
And we just let them get dragon now.
Yeah, and there's that Triforce locked in for Yorick. He's going to be able to camp in a side lane and kind of just keep pushing, pretty much unmatched at this point in the game right now. And Flyquest are going to be able to go in and even it up on Drakes as well, so that stops kind of any rushed Drake stacking that DSG would have liked to get off of the bot side pressure that they were able to get early in this game. And I think, to your point, Isaiah, one thing that Flyquest has been really good at in this game, even though bot lane did not go as they wanted, is the fact that they
We're
were
gonna need
finding those
Sage
cross-match
to
plays on
Omega
the top
lock in
side.
here.
They were trying to find advantages.
I need Sage to
He's
become
just still
Jesus.
pushing this wave, and I imagine he'll take that turret. But the top side, we have the Herald started up by Griffin there, and actually Gakkos, he was in a bit of danger. I didn't even see Calmy.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say, I was
Herald
gonna
as
say,
well.
Calmy gonna go in or not?
Cryra, you
I
gotta,
was
you
waiting
gotta
for
stop
it.
him.
Zooming in on him
Yeah.
randomly farming. But I was like,
Yes.
I know
Who's
what you're
waiting
doing.
in there. But as that's happening, the Rift Herald is just going down to Griffin. So once again, good objective focus coming out of Flyquest. They had that push in top lane. They're able to get the Herald. Calmy does not go for the play onto Gakkos as he pushes out, although Cryogen
actually walking up pretty confidently here as the Bard. You do have a lot of mobility, but he's getting slowed down. Now the Grand Starfall, buying time for Griffin. Cryra jumps over the wall as now Griffin has to throw up the Aegis Assault to absorb some damage. Gakkos has joined up. Flashes from everybody on DSG trying to get away as Gakkos flash follows the Yorick team fighting. He's in there, baby! They get the Anivia egg again.
It's okay.
Last
Maybe
Rice
we
gets
can
the
get
kill on
top tower off
Gakkos.
that.
York team fighting is always super funny to me, but now we see, okay, that's why Cryogen felt so confident, because the globals we set up in draft, right? Guess who he has in his pocket? It's Griffin, who again is still in a really strong position, now with Black Cleaver completed.
Yeah, that is ridiculously fast. 2 items. He's up 2k again. The jungle gap has been pretty big in this series.
Yeah.
And Cryogen, yeah, you're a bard. Yeah, you're kind of squishy, but he did go for the locket build. He had the locket and the heal available, so he's a lot tankier than you maybe expect.
Oh.
So he knew he could take that damage. He knew people would be there behind.
That's
him.
all right.
And
We
he
got,
was
we
correct.
got.
So
It's
able to force out the
rookie
double flash
nerves.
with his
It's all right.
ultimate, and then everyone can kind of just commit to chasing.
I
him
think
and
this
getting
is
that
gonna
kill.
be a
And
good
Quad
learning
maybe hit like
experience
a 2 or
from
3 chance
Kyra.
Spiral into despair as well to set up the more
I think
damage
this
Gakkos
series
to
was
follow up.
just.
So, yeah, Flyquest, they,
Even though Griffin's
set
a
the
rookie
trap, they
himself,
back up
I think
Cryogen
it's
in their
just
own
maybe
jungle and make
like a
sure that they're
team
able to
thing.
get more
But
kills,
Kyra
7-1, 4K gold
is
lead
not
at
playing well.
18
Like these
minutes.
engages are really
And
bad.
DSG, I mean, we're not having that perfect game.
Normally he
conversation, but it
plays
feels
well
like it's
on
getting
like
closer now
Mundo,
to
but
where
he's
we
getting
were
banned
last
out.
game, where Flyquest are just kind of
So I
running
think
away with the
he's
lead.
struggling.
Yeah, and I feel like even with, again, the flashes of really good play we saw on that bot side of the map. For me, it's just
We're
that
playing
Flyquest is
very
playing
desperately.
overall
Like, we're
map
constantly trying to
better,
make
right? Okay,
these
you
little
can get this
sneaky
Caitlyn into a
plays or
position
going
where
all
you're gonna be
in.
able to take down
And
turret
Flyquest is
as
just
you
reading
want,
it
while
so
Turret
well and is able to
do
like
that for you.
counter
As we see the turret
on repeat.
being
Tempered
turned
big
off.
out. Yeah, nice stun on the quad,
Ward's
but
in the right place.
kills happening either
Our
way.
jungler is
I
just
would just say also,
completely
I mean,
locked out
Flyquest is
of
doing a
playing
really
the
good job
game,
tracking
both
Kyra,
games.
but it also doesn't feel like Kyra has had too much of a plan of how he wants to play out this game. 'Cause to me, Fury is really good in skirmishes where you're constantly fighting and you're really scrappy. You're jumping back and forth over walls. You're invading.
Yeah.
You're doing all these little tricks and kind of annoying.
Like the
things.
way he's playing
But
is
most
he
of it
presses
kinda just
R
seeing
and
him,
instantly
he's the one sitting
W's
back, getting invaded on, and when he does go for a play, it feels
and
like
then
Flyquest
gets
are the one
bursted
that
down
really
super
wanted it.
squishy.
So he's just very much on the back foot and hasn't really been able to get anything going this game.
Yeah, the closest I saw to kind of a classic Nefiri play, and again, I'm thinking of Shun here.
Grand
who
Star
played it
Ball
last
now
night.
onto Sajed, no flash available, and Cryogen blocking the escape path, so instead he goes in onto Masu, doesn't land the Mystic Shot, Masu picks up the kill, and now Flyquest turn onto Lions instead, no passive this time, so 2 kills to Flyquest.
Really nicely done from Flyquest. They're just coming in from every angle, and Sajed knows there's no way for him to get away. They are going to try to trade a tower on the bot side, so trying to get a little bit of something back, but Flyquest are just destroying DSG today, looking really, really good.
Yeah, and the way they're using this Pantheon is so good. The aggressive kind of posturing we're seeing coming out of so many of these setups. Like, okay, you think this might not work? Guess what?
These
Grand
games weren't
Starfall,
even
like,
close.
on your head.
Not even
set up that
close.
initial kill onto Sajed and then pushing it further.
This is
Ultimate
a
such long cooldown,
complete
if you don't get value out
destruction.
of it, it feels really bad. I don't think he's had a wasted Grand Starfall yet. Every single time he's pressed it, somebody's died.
Oh my
On the other
god.
side is now DSG almost
Okay,
right
guys,
back in the
we
crash.
keep getting the
Flash
flashes
into the magical
and
journey,
we
get
do
out of
nothing with
These
it.
are the type of plays that DSG are kind of
Good play by Castle
saying is
though.
these
Like the
little
way he
quick
knocked him
attempts
out
because
of
they're so far behind
the
when it comes
portal.
to the team
Now
fight.
what? Okay, can we have a
Be
plan?
able to get them set up for this Drake, though, as you kind of see them sending Call Me down.
Like, we
to
got the
bot
bard.
lane,
Does
try
this
to
mean we
push
get the
that
dragon?
in
It should.
enough. And Flyquest are
It should.
responding by just
Okay, we're getting the
throwing
dragon.
down
That's
mid
good.
and
Thank you.
having Quad pushing on this top tier
What?
deal.
Woo.
Castle's just gonna go straight into Masu.
Castle?
Looked for the insect play there.
Oh
Now
damn,
the
Castle! I
Herald
didn't know.
with the escape
What?
off of the wall.
The wall!
Damn!
Lions.
says, "Where you
Lions
going,
is
buddy?"
Lions.
Trying to play the
Holy.
Lions. DSG find a kill.
Nicely done there by Lions. I mean, Castle tries to set up. It looked like that had just kind of failed. I feel like Masu didn't even need to jump in the Herald. I
No,
think he
he
could have just
didn't.
fought and killed him.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he kind of panicked. Maybe he thought because he flashed, everyone must be coming. I'm in trouble. But he kind of panicked there, hopped into the Herald when, I mean, Castle already used
Okay.
his spells, right? And your Pantheon is right there. If you
We
just
have
trap
2
him out of the
kills.
stun that
Both of it
goes
just
down,
comes from
you
Lions
just kill
doing
the Jace and then you
something
walk away
pretty
after.
pretty
So here it is
funny.
one more time.
Pretty crazy.
Castle flashes
Look at
in
this.
on him, and
Why
he
did he
gets
jump
first,
in
goes
there?
straight into it. But yeah, if you're trapping him out of that, I think you probably kill him and then you can try to get out.
Like
'cause he's
the
got
the
his flash
awareness.
and stuff, right?
If I'm
Summoners,
in
but
that position,
this
I
is
wouldn't
really nice, and
remember.
when you do
Oh,
get
we're
that
getting
charge
ganked bot.
off,
We're getting
you
ganked
pop out
bot.
backwards. So because he was walking to the
Cryo's
left,
going in.
walled
Are we
up,
getting a
he could
kill?
pop out back into the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Okay,
Masu
Cryo got
getting
barred.
crushed as dummy
Is this
down,
worth
go back
chasing?
alive, shut down for Kryra. Somehow they caught Cryogen right there as now Flyquest look for the re-engage. Griffin jumping back into the lines because Gankos is here and Gankos is on rampage. Anivia egg again as that is just on cooldown back to back. Quad with the kill that time around. Sajed having to jump all the way back to the inhibitor turret as this tier 2 is not long for this world.
I mean, look at the
Yeah, I mean, this
experience
Yorick is
now.
also
It's
just
2
giga
levels there
skilling
in the
as
jungle.
well.
Gankos is level 16 already. That is just ridiculous. Sajed there just hit 12, but he was 11 when he was fighting up against this level
Ooh.
16 Yorick, which is really, really tough. And the top side of
We
the
got the
map here
trade,
for
and I think we
Flyquest
should have just called it
running the
quits there,
show.
no?
I think this is shaping up for another player of the game for Griffin. To me, he has just been fantastic across both of these games, really getting the better of Kryra, working well with his team to just constantly create these advantages and then slam them home, just pushing the pace nonstop.
Jungle propaganda, I still think Cryogen should get some love.
Cryogen has played
How
really
is that
well.
jungle propaganda?
Yeah, what?
I don't know.
The Griffin's playing well as jungle
He
propaganda.
has more KP.
Yeah,
He's-
what?
Yeah, but giving it to him twice. Oh my goodness. That's a
Oh,
lot
you're
of
one of
damage.
those.
Yeah.
You're one of the. I voted for
Yeah,
this guy last
that's
time.
not
He did-
how it works.
No.
If someone's just a good player,
Yeah.
you vote for them.
Yep.
Fair.
I want to hear this
One of those.
voter fatigue
Yeah.
out of you week 2.
Look,
what
I'm
the
just
heck?
saying support's never
You're one of
get
these
the
people
love.
who doesn't want to vote for
Okay.
Jokic for MVP.
Yeah.
Castle
yeah.
got bot
Like,
lane
you
bounty.
know, Connor
I
McDavid
I need my
is the
Koreans to
best
start
player
Koreaning.
in the league. I don't
I know about
No.
Jokic is
Baker
that he betrayed his
again.
past
Yeah,
team.
what?
Yeah. If any, yeah, you know, I think we should
We're on to
actually
you, Kangas.
nerf the damage of people that won Worlds the last year. You know, they should go into finals with a 10% decrease across the board. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Fair.
What?
It's a
That's not
bold,
competitive
it's a
thinking.
bold
I don't
proposition.
even want to
Yeah.
know how we're gonna.
Let's get
do
this guy
that.
on mic, and we'll have
Yeah.
him on the hot takes.
I
Oh,
got
it's
thoughts. I got
AD
thoughts for how-
lethality
Honestly, you did
Jace.
Shopify
But you do
first.
have-
He's trying to like
Yeah,
assassinate
count.
someone.
They do count as my brain working as Cryogen gets stunned up yet again. Tempered Fate flashed by Call Me, not by Lion. So the rest of Flyquest once again will punish the Eggless Anivia. Now
Why is my AD in the middle of 5 bad guys?
Double kill to Griffin, quad with another. Call Me trying to take the Roamore bow, but it's canceled. Flyquest get 4 in the mid
What
lane.
the fuck
I
are you
will
guys
say, as much as we
doing?
joke about
What are
teamfighting
you
Yorick,
guys
and as
doing?
much
You'll
as
wrap
I
it
say
up.
if people
Bad
wanna
week,
watch
it's
a
alright,
teamfighting
it
Yorick,
happens.
Go watch actually Flandra in the LPL.
Yeah.
Like this is
Gecko's
so
teamfights is actually
unwatchable.
really fun to watch with the way he's placing his cages. But yeah, tries to flash out of that, and Lions isn't able to.
All right, this
out
I mean this
of
brings our record
the
to 1-1. It's not even that bad.
Gakkos on the side, because then
But, yeah, this
Sajed
is
gets
just such a bad
stunned up
performance.
there, and Gakkos is still pushing Kryra off, gets Call Me in the little ring.
Yep, got him
Yeah.
in the cage, and you can bind off of that. So just setting it up well. Cryogen having fun, and why not? I mean, they are crushing this series. This one looks pretty much all locked up. They're up about 10K.
Go,
Back-to-back
Cryogen,
cosmic
go!
bindings on the little dogs that
When the
Neferi has.
Bard
That's
is
crazy.
just slapping you up
Yeah.
like that, and you're losing the 1v1 as a jungler,
That does not feel good.
that is the walk of shame when you gotta walk away from that 1v1.
Vandal Pipe's OP, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how are we rating Cryogen's Bard
Yeah,
performance
normally
now compared
Kryra is much better
On a
than
scale
this.
Bucio? Is
of
he
me
But
maybe
Bucio?
I think
Bucio?
Flyquest is
Yeah.
prepared for
Much
us really
closer to
well.
Bucio
I
than
might
me.
need to get like a second
We'll
coach.
give him that scale.
What about the Kangas to Bucio?
Kangas to Bucio.
How's
Because now
your
we get to
Bard?
know if Azale thinks I'm better than him at Bard, which is my most played
Oh.
champion of all time.
Is it?
Is
It seems like Flyquest just
Oh,
came in
Santan's
knowing
number two.
exactly
Oh,
everything
That's
we
not
want
bad.
to do
Okay.
If we're talking for like
and played
you know,
around it so well.
amongst us,
Yeah.
you know, the mere
My Bard,
mortals.
I'll let you
Mere
know my
mortals.
Bard is terrible,
Yeah.
so I am last.
I also will add as Temper Fate will land here, so the Chain CC follows up, and that's another play from Flyquest. They're going to dive onto the turret as well. Griffin gets another one. Flyquest making burnt toast out of Disguised in the bot lane. Another ult on the castle as they go over the wall. Magical Journey. That is a killing spree for Masu. 3 dead on Disguised, and Flyquest look to close this game out.
Really great showing from Flyquest, kind of going through. Griffin has gone through the hyperbolic jungle time chamber,
Yep.
going up against all of these top teams, and really took it to Kryra and DSG today.
6-0 and 10 as he'll go
Yeah,
into
this was
the
horrible.
GA. Revives back to
Oh,
another.
back to the drawing board with this one, boys. We're yeah, back to the drawing board with this one. This was the hardest we've lost this year, I feel like. Even the games against Team Liquid was somewhat. I mean, that one was rough, but it was like watchable. But oh man, this series was unwatchable. Absolutely
These cross-map
unwatchable.
plays, they were relying.
How many kills did we end up with? Like 3, 2, 3. We got, you know, I'll be honest, it's really just 3 kills here. And how much was it in the first game? Five kills. Nah. 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 Castle's goated. Yeah, I mean, Castle is always going to be super consistent. Love that guy. DSG franchise player. Alright, maybe we play a little Pokemon. I was hoping to go into Pokemon with a little more happiness. But it's alright, chat. They're gonna learn from this and come back stronger, I believe.